Is this unbelievable evidence of a pole shift? Get ready to rethink our world. When I saw some of the news articles, even my jaw dropped. Many of these events happened within the last 24 hours, some 48 hours. Get ready to rethink our world. Not even I have seen events like this in the United States, especially the first pole shift type of event we show you in this video. All I can say is that even I had to question whether these were unbelievable evidence of a pole shift, and even I had to get ready to rethink our world. This video shows train derailments, collapses, bridges buckling, sinkholes, water main breaks, ruptured gas lines, and more. This is on such a high scale that even I have to do a checkup from the neck up. Why aren't there more investigations? I don't want to sound like a parrot. I'd rather look for solutions and answers. Maybe we all collectively can figure this out. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and be sure to comment on the video. If the first event doesn't make you wonder what is happening, then I don't know what will. Schedule a coffee chat with me if you want to discuss these events or do research together. The link is in the description. Let's do this. Okay, I want you to take a good look at this. Watch this. I want you to see this. Do you think there's a pole shift going on? You think these sinkholes are just happening for the heck of it? This happened in New York City at 4:15 p.m. today. Garage collapsed, several floors, people were trapped. This happened in New York City. Is news talking about why this is happening? Is there an investigation going on? This is unreal. This is unreal. Developing. New York City. A park garage was partially collapsed in Lower Manhattan, leaving multiple injured. The parking garage is located at 57 Ann Street between Nassau Street and William Street. Multiple floors of the garage collapsed around 4:15 p.m. on Tuesday. The doors of the three-story building on Ann Street collapsed at around 4:15 p.m., leaving cars crashing down. Several people inside the garage were injured. Firefighters are working on reaching the victims. This was per the police frequency group originally, and it's also in ZetaTalk. ZetaTalk always monitors all these different land changes. But this just happened today. Let's see if there's some more occurrences that recently happened. Now, is there a pole shift? I'm going to let you be the judge. Okay, something else that ZetaTalk brought up, and I'm really glad to see them posted exactly like this, all in one little post. It's so powerful. This happened on April the 18th. Now, it has maps of different places, El Paso, St. Louis, and various other places. El Paso, there was a water main break Monday at Victory Avenue on Haggerty Road at Fort Bliss. Wow, that's the Army place. Dietrich, Illinois, a water main break outside of the village limits caused brown water in village of Dietrich. Fort Lauderdale, Florida, Andrews Avenue from Broward Boulevard to 1st Street was closed Monday due to a water main break. Belleville, New Jersey, exit ramp at 6 and Route 21 was closed Monday evening for a week to repair a 16-inch broken water main buried underneath the highway. Alexandria, Virginia, a water main break today has closed 3 schools and the intersection of Taney Avenue and North Pelham. Okay, excuse my telegram. I can't turn it off because I'm busy reading stuff to you from it. Greensburg, Pennsylvania, Greensburg-Salem Middle School will be on a virtual learning Tuesday after a water main break over the weekend. Now this is just a few. There's more. That's the thing. We have so many water main breaks. We've been reporting water main breaks since November. And you know, those little videos only got like maybe 4 views. Now when we talk about it, people are listening because they see the correlation of possibly the earth is shifting. The earth is shifting. This is why all these water main breaks and gas breaks are happening. But we'll carry on. We're just here to show it to you. Now here's another one. Lubbock, Texas. A Lubbock neighborhood was evacuated on Monday afternoon following a gas leak in the 7800 block of Oak Ridge Avenue, according to LFR. The initial call came at 3:34 p.m. for a ruptured gas line. LFR said fire crews arrived and saw a gas line bubbling from the ground. The gas company was called to isolate the gas line. The case was taken over by Atmos Energy. I mean, there's links to this stuff, but you know, I'm just going to show you how some people are really watching what's going on. Newark, UK, a diversion has been put in place in Newark after a sinkhole appeared in the Queens Road on Tuesday. A stretch of the road has been closed from the Lovers Lane roundabouts to North Gate and is expected to remain closed for some time. Now this is in the Nottingham Post, that particular article. And they saw the spiral in the sky. You know, a lot of people are showing this from Alaska. Well, we saw a similar spiral several years ago in Oslo. Looked like somebody was trying to get out of the firmament, but I regress. I don't know what this is. All I know is what it appeared like when I saw this in Oslo. If we could have seen a side view, we might have saw something right at the firmament trying to escape out of here. But who knows? I digress. Okay, they have a newsletter that came out. I'm not going to get into that because that deals with disease. You know, people can't handle talking about diseases nowadays. Here's another one. A sewer main break near the intersection of 6th and D Street collapsed and energy repair work has already begun to be, I'm trying to close that out, has already begun to repair the line, and the work is expected to take almost a week. Cerritos, California. Emergency sewer repairs will require intermittent shutdown of the intersection of 195th Street, 195th Street, and Gridley Road for approximately 3 weeks. Okay, guys. Nothing's happening here, right? Now let's talk about a bridge. Let's talk about a bumpy bridge. Oklahoma City. Some concerned drivers in Oklahoma City are worried about the bridge at I-44 and May Avenue that appears to be buckling. You can see where it buckles up. It looks not only raised, but it looks like it's swollen, like it's being lifted. Oh, but don't pay attention, folks, to this. Just drive on over it. City leaders and temporary repairs have been completed and are seeking grant funding to cover the permanent fix. They add 1 lane of May Avenue is closed for the time being, and crews will be out soon to repair it. Officials also stress this is not a structural issue and the bridge is safe to drive over. But are they telling them what's happening? No, they're not. Drivers still concerned it's not leveled. If a heavy diesel comes over that with a heavy load, you will never know what's going to happen. But they're telling people don't. See, guys, some people are starting to discern things, making sure they confront things and say, hey, look, this doesn't make sense. Drivers still have concerns. It's not leveled. If a heavy diesel, I read that part, and it says somebody needs to get up under that thing to see why it did that, because it shouldn't be lifted that far. And then you can look at the concrete, and the concrete is bold. Okay, guys, people keep telling you not to worry about things, not to be concerned about things. You're going to have to discern for yourself what is important. Don't allow anybody, not even me. If you feel all this stuff that I'm showing isn't important, that it's just everyday things. You are free to think that and go forth with that. But for those of you that say, well, wait a minute, what is going on around here? You might want to start doing some research or keep looking at these type of videos to see if you can connect the dots for you, for your belief, okay? Now, we're having another collapsing structure here, and this happened in Karnal, India. 4 people are killed and 20 others sustain injuries after a 3-story rice mill building collapsed in Haryana, Karnal district on Tuesday. The incident took place around 3 a.m. at the Shiv Shakti rice mill in the Tarori. That's a hard word. Different languages. I love to learn things. Town of the district. As around 200 laborers were sleeping, the roof of the building's top floor collapsed, resulting in the death of 4 migrant workers. I'm not going to read anymore. That's just horrible. People got trapped in the rubble. So we have collapsing buildings. Then we have Dakota. A train engine leaves the tracks in Sioux Falls. Wow. Burlington North Santa Fe train engine derailed upright about 10:30 a.m. Monday in a rail line near Rice Street in the Great Bear Ski Valley. Crews will be working to set it back on the rail and move it out later today. I'm just shocked. So here's another situation, and I will say this: when it comes to the trains, there's no excuse, and let me tell you why I say that. They should have people out there investigating every single railway right now on the heavy, especially the heavy trafficked places that goes through cities and towns, especially. If people were really doing something right now when it comes to the trains, they would be investigating them. They would be inspecting them right now. Forget about this, oh, it's going to hurt the money. No, you're going to get sued by somebody, so you might as well take precautionary measures and check these train rails, okay? They should be doing that. If anybody disagree with me, please say something in the comments. Even if you agree, please say something in the comments. And this is why I said inspections are needed. Berlin, Massachusetts, railroad incident. We are aware of a train sitting at the Linden Street Railroad crossing. There is a couple of cars that have derailed. CSX is on scene and working on scene mitigation. There is no hazard to the public and no concerns in the rail cars. Well, what about the rails? Why did it do that? Something's going on. People are slacking. I'm sorry, I'm ex-military. Whenever we had an incident, there was always a thorough investigation. Used to be. I don't know, maybe it's not that way anymore. People just want things to happen. I have no idea, but this needs to stop. There needs to be some sort of investigation on these trains. CSX has also advised they will be shutting down the engines to eliminate the noise risk of the sparks from the engine creating a fire. Why, thank you. We appreciate that. I just want to say one thing. There's something going on. There's a lot of covering up going on. There's a great deal of digging in a lot of places. Right now, it's been vibrating and people have been digging so much underground here in Missouri. It is unbelievable that people are starting to have conversations about it out in the area, in the town that I'm in. It's that bad. For you people that are going underground, because there's a pole shift, I'm going to give you a personal message. If you have children and you're going to take them underground, knowing the laws aren't right up here and nobody's following anything and they're not made for the people, you go down there underground with your children. Do you think you're going to keep them? They will be the one thing that others will want for tomorrow. So go ahead and think you're safe. Go ahead and keep screwing everybody up here, because darn well certain things should be done. Investigation should be done if things weren't going in the way that they should go, under normal circumstances, of course. But go ahead, guys. Go underground. A lot of us know that that's what you're going to do. A lot of people are very unsuspecting. They don't have a clue that what's going on as far as what you're going to do. Okay? But go ahead, take your children down there. Because you know what? You probably won't keep them. And it's really sad because you think you're special, that they're going to say, oh, come on down. Your children might be the price. And that's a shame. Everybody, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And discern. That's all I can ask people to do. Discern. Discern your truth for you. Okay? I'll see everybody on the next video. And make sure you give a comment and let us know what your thoughts are. Ciao.